You were tight with Chris Benoit. What can you tell us about the man himself, not the worker, the person, Chris Benoit, that you knew?
Yeah, Chris and I were very similar, you know, same kind of personalities. Like the whole thing that happened in the end, I have no fucking idea what happened, man. The day before that, if you would ask me what Chris's relationship with his family, I'd have told you he loved Nancy and tolerates her, and he loves his son to death. And so that blows my mind. I have no idea what happened there. But I can tell you, like him and I tagged together a million times. We were WCW tag champions and stuff. And I've worked against him a million times. And it's always been good together. You know, me, him, and Dean, for a couple of years in WCW, were together more than we were with our families because we were working all the time there. So, and yeah, Chris and I had we had a couple of different, we got into a fight with them fucking, him and I against them fucking, no limit soldiers, that's a P gimmick and, over a pot of coffee. Because Benoit has to have his coffee, you know, and I told him, I go, they got it in there, and we just went and picked the table up and went to carry it out, and they went to stop us, and it got physical. So I've done a million things with them. That's what, the whole thing in the end, too. Another thing, you know, a lot of the boys weren't always faithful husbands, you know.
Right.
Chris, when he'd go out on the road with us, he would never fuck around on Nancy or anything, you know. He just didn't do that. So the whole thing that happened then, I have no idea what happened there. And it's like, especially because it's so unforgivable, right? It's just like his kids that are with his ex-wife in Canada, they're fucked over it, you know?
Yeah.
And the boy David wanted to be a wrestler too, and he's got that mark against him now from his dad. It's really shitty.
Yeah, before the tragedy, if you would have asked 1,000 wrestlers, name 5 guys you want to work with, every single one of them, everyone, Chris Benoit would have been on their list, without a doubt.
Yeah, and Eddie, I think Eddie was better than Chris, though. In my opinion, Eddie's the best guy I've ever been in the ring with. But no, Chris,
really?
Absolutely. Chris was great to work, and he wasn't no stiff like I worked snug like that too, so that never bothered me. Some guys wouldn't want to work, you know, would hate the chops or something, but that shit didn't bother me, you know, and I liked working with him. But yeah, Eddie's the best I was ever in the ring with. Eddie could have a good match with any fucking buddy. I don't care how bad you are. Eddie would have figured out how to make it a good match.
What made Eddie so good?
Yeah, I worked with him probably on about 200 house shows in WCW. Him and I worked on so many fucking times. He was just so good, man. And everything he did looked good. He was so light on his feet and never blew up. Benoit was really good too, but just Eddie was just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle's really good too. Them are probably the 3 best guys I've ever been in the ring with.
Yeah. I was one of Kurt Angle's first matches way back in the day, 1999.
Really? How did that go?
Yeah. Oh, Perry, it was like he was a 20-year veteran. It was his 7th match. It was amazing.
Yeah, he was really impressive, man. And all the comedy shit, he just got it. A lot of times the shooters, it's a hard change for them. They just can't get it, you know.
Yeah.
They don't get the work of it, you know. And the wannabe shooters, like Goldberg was a wannabe shooter, and he had trouble getting it, you know, but that it was a work. So, and that's, you know, I don't know why it's that way, but that's how it is, you know. I tell guys all the time, in my 30 years, I never beat anybody. Nobody ever beat me. We went out there and worked together, you know. It doesn't mean any fucking thing. But some guys are really weird about that shit. Like Road Warrior Animal, Joe, he kept a win and loss record of all his fucking matches. That's nuts. That is nuts. Yeah. He could tell you exactly how many matches he won and exactly how many he lost. And Why though? It's because you know what I mean? Shit like that is just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Guys who don't want to do the job. Kowalski, them old timers. You're Larry Sharp trained you, right?
Mike Sharp.
Mike Sharp, I mean, yeah. So them old timers and shit, or somebody trained by the old timers, they teach you the job doesn't mean anything. I don't know how these guys get so fucking worked up about it, you know?
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised all the time. One of the worst things you ever hear in wrestling is somebody go, that really doesn't work for my character.
Right.
And it's just bullshit, you know, it doesn't mean anything.